today. From Ford Field in Detroit, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Oh, yeah, baby.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their
there we
arms.
go.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Yeah!
Set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first.
Yeah, we're a gamer now.
The word methodical comes to mind. I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. To the air again, Fields. Finds Komet on the quick slant. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Left.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They try again
Ah.
with Montgomery.
Thank you.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
I don't know what happened.
CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Goff now to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he stopped immediately there.
Dancing around.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Off play action. Here's Goff.
How did he drop it?
Not quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Come on.
Here's Jones on the return, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return.
Just like a Lions player.
Take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We weren't having that.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Watch Montgomery.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play
Where's
caller
Montgomery
should
at?
get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
Claypool with another catch.
Come on.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To throw again on second down. Fields. That's
It's right
complete to
there.
Mooney.
Block it.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy
yes!
for a nice pickup. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Fields going to take this himself. Shifts by him.
Field.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
He's going up the middle.
They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8-10.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Kari Blossomgame there to make the grab. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
One of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking.
And they fake it. They pitch
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not
20
get it,
yards.
they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right?
From the
When
three?
you line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Get off my lawn.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Too long.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. From the gun, here's Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Well,
Chase Claypool
I guess
from 3 yards out, and the Bears are able to strike quickly.
I guess I do need
to
to practice my
So
my
Charles,
Madden football.
that's 3 touchdowns on
My
3
son is
drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time.
That was trash.
The
Trash.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
Why y'all just
some of
staying
that momentum
bound?
back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now left side on the
One
swing
block,
pass.
77.
And they'll get
One
this
block.
down to around the
One block.
47-yard line. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Bam, I can't change my quarterback. I mean, I can, but I'm not.
Second down and 8. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And his throw here is incomplete.
Maybe I do need to
I've been
change my
impressed with the
quarterback.
work defensively.
He was
They've
wide
not
open.
allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Here's Goff. And that will be
He got hit that
incomplete.
time. I can't blame the quarterback for that one. 4th and 8.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. On fourth down, Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
Ah!
Touchdown!
Ah!
St. Brown, 47 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big fourth down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them good credit for that.
Just play some video games.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Fields on first down. Got an open man. It's Pringle. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Fields.
Yes!
He rifles one that's intercepted.
He could have ran
Picked by
around.
Jeff Okuda. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. 2nd and 10, Goff again.
Why he throw it off his back foot?
That ball nearly
He threw it off his
intercepted.
back foot.
The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's going to
That was
fire one
dumb.
deep over the middle.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
incomplete.
Thank you. That was
Took
dumb.
a shot,
That was
couldn't
just
connect.
dumb there.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what
That
I'm
was
seeing
just dumb.
is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything.
That
No
was just
rhythm,
dumb.
no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Oh, he's going to kick it out of bounds.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Jones.
Let him run the clock out. Let him run the clock out, fellas. Nah, this ain't going to work. You've been watching too many. Yeah, go in the end
Now
zone.
Jones. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Oh, no. No.
And he got blown up.
Not what I wanted to
Losing
do.
yardage on the play.
Not
back
what
at
I
the
wanted to
44.
do.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down
That was
play.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff.
Oh, come give me that first down.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play action. It's Goff. And Shark calls it
Touchdown!
in. Touchdown! Jared Goff connecting with DJ Chark. And the Lions have come back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bring it up.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And a quick throw here that's complete. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Oh, come on.
This is caught. It's caught indeed. A big pickup of 38.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Now Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Equanimous St. Brown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Santos now to add the PAT.
He missed it.
And the lead is now 13. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Come on, Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. This throw is going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now gone. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Oh,
He will not make it. They stop him short of the first down before they can get the punt away whistles as we come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, sorry about
Coming
that.
out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On play action, Fields rolling to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Oh, my goodness.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, my goodness.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion.
Now you can't tackle.
And now on the
The
pitch,
fumble!
the ball's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Fumble!
And he'll be stopped shy of the 15
Fumble!
at the 14-yard line on the return.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They trail by
see the
2
world.
scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play
Perfect
against
throw.
them.
Oh, what are you
Look at this. Big game, but a
What was he
fumble.
dancing
But
for?
this will get out of bounds, so
He
possession will
deserves to
stay
get
the
stuck
same.
like that.
Can almost see inside his face
He
mask there,
deserves
the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. And
Yes!
the Lions touchdown. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in your broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Let's go!
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock.
Yeah, let him wind some clock.
And there is
Let him wind some clock.
To cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Fields. They'll roll him out right. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot. I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL.
Nobody saw that pass
Corner
interference,
is like
did
the
they?
Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively.
They're
And
picking
he's
up
got
my
a
blitz.
first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, yes.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now Fields. Steps away to his left.
My goodness.
The man is
Are you gonna
connected
try to-
tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because
They're running the
now
ball,
you're in
fellas.
scramble
They're
drill.
running it.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
All eyes on Fields. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. Into the end zone, touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now 13. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by
Well,
Jaquan Brisker. With
I
the points that
tried.
we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their
Maybe
best,
next
but
time.
these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it.
We play to the
It's not
final.
always how you
We play to
start,
the
it's how
final
you
gun.
finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The
We
Lions
play to the
quickly
final
now going to
gun.
use the
The
last
final
of their
whistle.
timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Forced out to his left. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down.
Funny. You're going to be mad when I get this onside kick, kick a field goal, touchdown, onside kick, kick a field goal, win the game.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to.
He was wide open. I hit the wrong button.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they need.
But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
It was a good.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Really?
He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. What a finish in this one, Charles.
Well, everybody, no victory for the Lions today.
Atmosphere every snap. They get the late score. They get
Thanks
the
for everybody coming in. I appreciate you being here.
It's going to be a little sweeter.
I am going to sign off.
Just like you, I was fired up for
go
that
see
last
who's on
sequence. How
YouTube.
about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle